Hey guys, Live98 here again, and today we are watching a ad. What we're actually watching today is Star Wars Changes Part 1, Episode 4, A New Hope, from Hail Greedo. I love Star Wars. You all know I love Star Wars. So let's see what this is. I see his Greedo mask, it's got a band-aid on it. If I'm not back by this time tomorrow, copyright strike. I actually, you know what?
A New Hope.
I'm probably just gonna have to quickly put this game out here. I own none of the music you hear here, or any of the voices. This all belongs to Lucasfilm, Disney, whoever the fuck owns it these days. Let's get this shit on.
Quite possibly the most recognizable film in the history of cinema. It's a throwback to ancient mythology. Good versus evil, light versus dark, the struggle of an unexpected hero to discover himself, and the followers.
Man, this guy sounds like me. He's such a big Star Wars
fan. The characters emit a distinct humanity, and the plot guides the.
I was watching his Rebels Review series before, and he is amazing.
Introduced to the film industry baffled moviegoers. Each scene held the viewer's hand.
This is holding me. This is getting right to me. Greedo, I love you.
The film gave generations. Wait,
Jabba.
What the fuck is this? Hey, rewind it.
I know that's a change. I know that's a change.
What in the fuck?
Oh, I've seen that scene. I have it on my iPod.
This scene was never in the original theatrical release. It only saw the light of day in the 1997 special editions and was.
Don't remind me about the 1997 special. Oh, that was so terrible. It is absolutely terrible.
Originally, audiences heard the name
I didn't
Jabba
prefer the
through A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back before knowing who or what Jabba the Hutt was. And when you finally saw him in Return of the Jedi, he wildly exceeded your imagination and expectations. Now I know everyone in our collective modern culture knows who Jabba the Hutt is, but these films will outlive all of us. We owe it to future generations to leave this plot mystery
again, I
alive.
own nothing. I feel like I have to keep saying this because
ruining a plot mystery like this would be the equivalent of saying Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Sose at the beginning of The Usual Suspects.
I haven't seen that film.
All in all, CG Jabba just looks like complete shit. But this version of Digital Jabba is from the 2004 DVD release. And I'll admit that it looks a million times better than the 1997.
Ah! You showed us it, didn't you?
That giant piece of digital shit was actually approved to be in a final fucking film.
Yes. Oh, Greedo's there, like, what the fuck you talking about? Middle finger.
As we all know, in the original theatrical release, Han Solo shoots first. In fact, Greedo never even fires. He never has a chance to.
What, was it back in 2011?
When Han shot Greedo without any hesitation,
I actually don't remember. I have to watch my viewers again now.
Pointed at the bartender and said,
well, since they're out on digital, I might as well have a look at that.
Those when
I essentially get up my arse and
the
buy
audience
them.
knew what
came out today.
They were dealing with. That scene defined Han Solo in what is one of the greatest character introductions of all.
You all know I'm watching the 77 version right now. I don't even want it.
Anything goes, space cowboy.
No, I was yours. I was yours. Han's fucking shot. It was him that shot first. Who would have fixed the little shot? Die!
Han had no choice but to shoot Greedo. Hey George, you can't attempt to justify the morality behind the scene change, and then a few years later make a film where the main character slaughters children. The scene in the 1997 and
no, this gamer, whoever made this song, I don't know.
Film seems to stop it. Han's head jerks to his right in one neck-breaking motion, and then two distinct and overly emphasized lasers shoot out. The 2011 Blu-ray change chopped a few frames, tightened up the scene, and made it look a bit smoother with both characters firing virtually at the same time. Missing at point-blank range, Greedo must be the shittiest.
Oh, do I have to mute this? Because I'm so sorry about all this music. I had no idea.
I was never really able to tell the story that I wanted to.
This game,
I had to self-censor the story down to something I knew could be done, given the technology I had available.
Really, George? You feel as though you were strapped by the limitations of technology when making A New Hope? You feel as though the story that you wanted to tell just wasn't able to be told because of
fairness,
technology?
77,
So
not
with
the
modern
best time
technology in
for
hand
CGI.
and ready to be shot out of the digital pit that is modern Lucas cinema, you felt the need to change and add scenes into your greatest works of art.
Fair point.
No one cares that there's an animated Zubak waddling in the background. No one fucking cares if the Mos Eisley spaceport has more creatures scurrying around. You took out classic fan-favorite Cantina aliens and tossed in digital replacements.
Go on.
Why?
Yeah, fucking why?
Let me get this straight. You waited a few decades.
I actually do hate that
tapping your
change for the
foot,
Java thing. That bit is
anxiously waiting for the day when you could digitally put an extra rock in front of R2-D2.
Yes!
Because that was a part of
How does R2 fit through that? He really cannot fit through that space.
I don't quite understand the reasoning behind the changes
Yes, he goes
that have
like,
taken place over the years, and I honestly don't believe he does it for the money. I can't see the logic behind that argument. People would still flock to the stores to buy the unaltered versions, maybe even more so than the special editions. I think he's sincere when he makes these changes. I really, honestly believe that he thinks
that
he makes
is
the
a
story
piece
better,
of shit quote, George.
and I can't wrap my head around it. So the question I want everyone to comment on is, will George ever release the unaltered theatrical versions on Blu-ray or future formats?
I hope so. Oh, wait, oh, shit. Was I finished? Oh. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and adios.